then you present that at 1:30. And we will see how we achieve our goals country-wise. So from now on, you are free until 1:30, we are here. Lunch will be served at the same place. Okay? Let's do it. You can do.
The strategy one, the aggressive. We have the strength, experience. We have experience from the fishery sector program, the fishery resource management project, the summer project, the community-based resource management project, and that is this experience. And the decentralization of the local government, the municipal waters is covered by the management, protection. And the one opportunity is established support of some local chief
Present on this much because that's we came from, right? So go straight to strategy.
Okay.
Go straight to strategy. So it will not take long time because we have to set that up.
Okay. The aggressive strengthen on both strong partnership with local government units and stakeholders. And strategy to diversify. We have diversify win-win solution of the local government unit. Local government units come up with a consultation and meetings to all law enforcers, the stakeholders, to come up win-win solution in order to help you all of the summer sea, the Remito project. Thank you. If you have a question, there are big four in the Philippines to answer the question.
Very good facilitation skill.
Relay the questions to the one who know. Okay, any question from other team? Ricks also? Isra also? What is the answer? Why you do it?
Because it's the thing to do to have a good chance of success.
This one? Yes.
Yes.
Because we do it because we want to have a management plan implement. So the first one, aggressive strategies, is concerned is acceptable. Strengthen the partnership. However, number two is more on action or activities, and it's not so diversifying because everybody have to formulate something when they are at works. So formulation of report, formulation of plans, formulation of action plan is a routine. Formulation of the letters is a routine. So this is not very strategic. So now the question is, why do you think that this one is leading to this?
Well, just to answer.
Yeah.
If you look at the basis of diversification, the one you look at what were the basis. What was the opportunity there? We have already established a good relations with LGUs during our first phase, but there is a threat there because not all stakeholders is likely to endorse or approve the plan.
All right.
So we have to put up a strategy so that everybody will be on board. So that is the win-win solution that we wanted to make.
So you
Or build. Oh, no. Still action.
accelerate. I mean, you are seeking for consensus on win-win solution. That's the point.
That's the point.
The point is that to accelerate, to speed up, to push,
Push. Yes.
to push consensus for the win-win solution. So that, if the case, then it can be strategy, but we write in different way. Ricks?
I have to agree with the Philippines. This is a very important issue, this concept of win-win, which is very central to the AFM. Could it be that what we're actually doing is formulating a full fisheries management plan that incorporates win-win solutions?
Okay, now I ask Ricks.
6 months.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
this can be a strategy.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is a strategy, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so it's
It is.
6 months.
To the end of the year.
Yes, that's
It
already
can't be done very quickly.
that's included in our plan already, in our work plan.
Yeah. It's just very difficult to achieve.
Right, so it means that this has to pass through an administrative process as we are doing every day.
Yeah.
That's why it need to have a formulation in that sense. Then I agree, because if it is long enough to be something very important and change the way we do it, then formulation, the idea is acceptable to me. However, the wording that we use in the management, maybe we have to change from the formulation, because formulation can be one of the actions to seeking consensus. Then you formulate the plan, or to say to explore win-win solution, right? Explore consensus. That can be strategy. Explore consensus. So, or to consolidate or whatever. That's strategy. So it's look nicer. Then the formulation can be one of that, right? Formulation. Or even you can imagine that formulation can be one of the indicators.
Or build consensus.
Something build. Okay, yeah, that would be, because that is the aim that what we are doing. Okay, so that's the ideas from me. But you take it. You take that. You know the priorities. So that's how it looks. Okay, so it's both can be strategy. Now we agree that it's both can be strategy, except the way that we are crafting the statements. Thank you very much. The second winner. Okay, P and G and Vietnam.
This can be the aggressive, and we are going to encourage active coordination and to support technical assistance and as well as human resources. We're planning to assign competent staff who have the experience. That is the first one in our strategy. And the second strategy is as because we have it's no time to indicate our strength and opportunities. So I just summarize our strategy. We are going to use international experts to conduct the training and the capacity building, and together using the available lesson learned from international and NGO.
Not very strategy. It's not strategy at all. So this is have to be out. Now, the first two is very interesting. These are the strategies in my view, because we need to delegate the administrative function authority to the provincial authority to be able to formulate the plan, and also to build the mechanism that help the coordination of the plan. So if we have that program as a package, then it is a very interesting strategy. But we need to, as Rick said, we need to repackage these two into a very strategic statement. But it's very important to help this one, okay? Enhance capacity of the staff, and that can be strategy. Because enhancing capacity is not training alone. There are many other things. Building organization capacity like what we are doing to be able to do something. It's not training, it's not in-house training, it's not out-house training, but it's also organization capacity, re-engineer the capacity. Okay, so this could be strategy, but we should use enhance, build, enrich, upgrade, improve.
Yes.
Catchy one. This one is also very catchy one, and when I heard Rick's mention about the best practice, Rick's actually this strategy too is really hit about the best practice. The point is that the country hub should start collecting the best practice and be able to use that best practice to be the evidence for future collaboration. That's how we do it. So in order to do this, the best practice, meaning the best practice on the implementation of the plan, have to be collected, and that can be used for replication in other sites by approaching collaboration with the organization in the organization. So instead of using the lesson learned is just you are implementing or action, but you can say that, I don't know, we might consolidate the best practice, organize the best practice, right? Or collect the best practice that can be used for international partnership to mobilize funds, for example. So that can be the strategy. You are trying to put together the lesson learned in a package. So it's hit that the best practice is this, right? Lesson learned is the best practice. That's why you really use lesson learned to get more money. So we have to change the way that we craft it, and I think we have to change it today before the SG come, so that we have a very good shape of the strategy. But this is, I know what we are doing, what we want to do. Okay, big hands. And then we
Good afternoon. Okay, for Papua New Guinea, we have two goals, and each of the goals has a couple of strategies. The first goal, effective and efficient trawl fisheries management of bycatch and discard. With the goal highlighted, in terms of implementing the strategy, we thought the national fisheries alone cannot cover or push the genuine cost of producing bycatch. So I think we would need PNG as a trawl fishery country. We will need a regional support from institution. CTI is just an example, but effectively, like a regional organization, should they have measures in place, they can work with PNG to implement the bycatch reduction measure, and also for effective implementation at the country level, we should also work with the industry players or the fishing industry people at the country level. And also we must have a reliable data and reporting system, in between the stakeholders and the fisheries authority, which is the government. So that's the three key points we thought we could address the goal number one.
Rich, because it takes time. It takes some time to get there. So it's quite a long term, What my worry is, can we achieve this within 2 years? I've been worried. I have been worried because everything's are important, and I can see the tie-up between the database system and also other management. So we need to later on not even prioritize, but also pick up the important one that is urgent. Because everything is fit into and also have some connectivity. So these are strategies, but the worry could be, can this be finished within 2 years? But it's written in a way that it shows energy of achievement. It shows something pushing and also accelerate the things. Perhaps this one is the job of the senior administrative, or maybe the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, together. So if that is so, it's their job already based on their mandates as a government official. It's maybe just the, in my case, it's maybe, in my opinion, it's maybe just the routine that they have to do. So I don't know.
I think like in PNG, National Fisheries Authority, so we have our own bilateral fishing cooperative agreement with other government, other countries where we usually, we can tie in the requirements under those agreements.
All right. So
Not only with the government of the day, but the
so explore existing. Yeah, that's only the achievable into the time frame. Otherwise, it looks, if not perfect, it's sexy. They are sexy. Good, they are good. Thank you very much. Huh?
Just to clarify,
Yeah.
like a general kind of team meeting, this way of formally putting it up, but in our own, in what fisheries is concerned, we have the common understanding and we are working already. So I think within that time frame, we can be able to achieve over half of the what we have.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's very, very good.
It's working, I think. I think several of the countries will have this issue. The goal actually might be quite a long-term goal, beyond the life of the project. The strategies might well be longer than the life of the project. The PNG here is talking about collaboration with existing regional institutions. That might be beyond the life of this project, which is good.